achieved with CryEngine 3.
You ready? Let's do it.
Crysis 2, the new first-person shooter by, of course, Crytek. Who else would make Crysis? Makes sense. Anyways, this is the first time they've let go of the jungle vibes and swung in the complete opposite way to New York City. Is this, quote, urban jungle, unquote, going to be able to bring the same depth as the prior Crysis? Find out now. Very first thing you'll notice about this game is how visually nice it looks, but mainly how long the start cinematic is. Like, really long. Goes for 12 minutes if you watch the whole thing. It's not approximately, I know, I recorded it. Don't argue with me. 12 minutes. But during this, it gives you some taste into the game, some looks into the story, and some showing off what you can and will be doing in the game. Additionally, we have a revamped suit. It makes sense, because now it's incorporating alien DNA, known as nano-catalysts, which infuse the suit and make it work its magic more so than before. Amazing, isn't it? What a clever way to excuse the fact that it's the same suit from the first Crysis with more to do. Genius, right? Oh my god, that's amazing! In Crysis 3, I heard we'll be using minerals from alien planets combined with the sun's lunar rays with an added dribble of semen will cause you to bulk up into the Hulk and fly through space shooting down dogs with your laser eyes in an ecstasy-filled orgy of blood and gore in a gimp suit with man muscles. If you didn't know, yes, doves can fly in space. That's a fact. Anyways, with the suit, yes, it's upgradable. Do you need to? No, not at all. It slows down some power drain times and adds some new abilities like threat detector for when you want increasingly annoying sounds giving your position away, or cute little footprints that do, well, they leave footprints behind, I guess, but none of it is essential to get you through the game.
You give me any trouble, I'm gonna take your head off. Now get up.
Progression is interesting. Combat is mixed. Generically, it runs a little like run to checkpoint, kill a group of guys at that checkpoint, then run to the next checkpoint, kill a group of guys at that checkpoint, then, surprisingly, this is where it gets interesting. Run to next checkpoint, watch a cinematic and or have someone talk to you, then kill a group of guys at the end of the cinematic. Repeat. Okay, maybe I was a little harsh. Sometimes you have to press a button or open a door in a totally badass manner. Oh my god! TVs! Yes, this game has working TVs, monitors, and more TVs. So many sizes, 52-inch, 47-inch, hell, 22-inch for all you folks who think that size doesn't matter. I mean, I'm watching a HD TV on a HD TV. That's crazy! All I get is Fuzzbox though, so for that it loses points. I'm sure there's a DVD player somewhere to plug in, god damn it! TV rating, 7.2. They were nice, I liked them, enough said.
Last chance for all of us. I'm used up. I'm a dead man walking. I'm contaminated. But you can finish this thing. You have to. You have to.
Story-wise, it's your typical aliens invading with the twists and turns. You'll work for the good guys trying to bring down the man. You'll also work for the man just to make things a little more confusing to exactly what the hell's going on. The story follows 3 years after the events of Crysis/Warhead, but luckily we still can shoot people. Primarily, it is just kill the aliens, save the Earth, get a pat in the back. I mean, what's more heroic than taking on a whole enemy alien army 1 to 100 million? Probably taking them on in fisticuffs before realizing you're just a bitch, then throwing an explosive pack on him while pissing yourself running for your life while crying like a little girlie because you're stuck in a car before blowing that sucker up. He-Man style, booyah! So how does one man in a super suit fare up against an evil corporation, alien invaders, plus a lethal virus that melts people into toothpaste? Well, actually, he fares pretty fairly. Gameplay-wise is great, depending if you don't try to come up with your own ideas about how you do it. You can easily shoot the heads off all in your path with a little effort whilst you sprint, stealth, jump, shoot, and leave yourself to lots of places, as long as you don't actually try to steer clear of the straight line path you're following. It's a train ride, but it's a hell of a train. Putting everything aside and looking at the game as a whole, the total experience was tight. Gameplay is great, the game is fluid, it has a few parts where it seems to get ahead of itself and slow down for half a second, more glitches than a priest has boy-touching allegations, but really a great, well-thought-out action combat experience. The story was nice and consistently adding bits and pieces to keep you interested, but it wasn't original. Visually, the game is stunning, especially the level of performance on the PS3 and 360. However, does this game feel like Crysis? Arguably, yes it does, at times, but foremost I felt as though I was playing less of Crysis, more of Half-Life 2, as the game was so linear, and the environment, story, weapons, and even level progression all felt a little too familiar to me. Sure, you got a badass power suit that can boot cars through the air, but I felt like I was a badass man-eating, mother-loving giant gorilla who wants to tear off the heads of all who oppose me, except I'm locked in a cell at the zoo with the kids flinging ice cream and boogies at me, cheering me to scratch my balls and sniff. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Let's hit it with the skulls.